How many of you have heard of this statement? It's not what you say. It's how you say it. How many? Okay, very good. Almost 100%. Wow. How many of you have heard of this statement? It's 30% of what you say. 70% of how you say it. How many? Really? I just invented on the way here. It's true. Okay, she said it's true, so it must be true then. So how you say it? How many ways are in how you say it? So when I'm speaking here, my body also speaks. What else? Of course, my mouth. Yeah, that's body language. And it's our voice. So there are 6 dimensions in our voice. What's the first one?
Volume.
Volume. My name is Albert Mao. Today I will speak about 6 dimensions in your voice. Can you hear me?
Barely.
So what's the problem here? The volume. So I would like you to know how to describe a situation. Your volume is too low. My name is Albert Mo. Today I will talk about 6 dimensions in your voice. What's the problem?
Too loud. Too loud.
Too loud. But we often commit the crime here, as I talk to this gentleman, because we don't know. How can we know? If our volume is appropriate, is proper, so people can hear us. What's the best way? The best way is Bill. I asked Bill, can you hear me? Is my voice too low? Is my voice
Too low.
too high, too big? Right. So those are the things sometimes we say, too quiet, inaudible, easily heard. If you look at the profile, the first one will guide you through it. Or sometimes we say flat, vibrant, dynamic. I don't really know how to define vibrant and dynamic in terms of volume. But you probably can feel that. So, and often in time, especially when you have a speaker. The other day, I was singing at my church. And we have 4 people. And one lady put the mic too close to her mouth. And all we heard was her voice and nothing else, even though I was really a good singer. But you know what? She didn't know, because we could not hear ourselves. So next time, I said, next time make sure that you put it there, put it here. And also the best way is ask someone like Bill in the background. Can you hear me? Is my voice too low, too high, too loud? Those are the very basic things. So as a good speaker, you always have to be in tune. You always have to make sure that maybe the room is too big, you don't have a microphone. You want to make sure you do that. I call the mic check. Sometimes we don't have a mic, voice check. That is critical. That's why volume is the first one. The second one is pitch. My name is Albert Mao. Today I will speak about 6 dimensions in your voice. Okay, again, I'm not making fun of some people with kind of high pitch, but I'm just want everyone to know that sometimes our voice can be unpleasant, but maybe there are ways that we can change it. Maybe we can soften it, or maybe we can take some lessons, or maybe singing lessons. So make sure that pitch is not too high, not too low. We have a word here. How do I say it? Shrill, full, and then make sure that you have varied pitches, not the same pitch all the way through. Those are important. If you have a high pitch, what is the adjective to describe you? Annoying. Annoying. I cannot stand it. I have to go out. So if you see your audience going out, maybe I have high pitch. Then, as a good speaker, always be aware of your own voice. The second one. The third one is we call quality. But then this one is hard to define, isn't it? So, my name is Albert Mo. Today I will speak about 6 dimensions in your voice. We try to say we want to be open. If you follow the third item, quality. Again, quality it's hard to define. But I would say open, clear, mellow, enthusiastic. Those are the adjectives we want your audience to describe you at the end of your speech. Open, clear, mellow, enthusiastic. Have you ever heard of a speaker that I don't think he or she should be here? No enthusiasm. Well, I don't want to speak because I don't know about this topic. And my English is very bad. I don't think you would not understand me. Not enthusiastic, right? Make sure that you have good quality in your voice. Next one, number 4, is articulation. My name is Albert Mo. Today, I will speak to you about 6 dimensions in your voice. Make sure that you don't mumble. It's clear, crisp, control, open mouth. Some people will speak like they close the mouth. My name is Albert Mo. Today, I'm going to speak. Actually, a lot of people do that. Maybe some people from certain regions of the world tend to do that. Once again, be aware. You might be speaking, maybe that's your mother tongue. That's the way you spoke in your home country. But here, people like to open, like to be well projected, control clear. Pronunciation. Make sure that you pronounce correctly. So one time I was listening to a speaker and he said, my career is very good. I said, is he talking about FedEx or UPS? He's talking about his career.
Oh.
His career is very good. So I thought, career. So he directed me to another area. Make sure that you pronounce correctly. Again, how do we do that? Ask Bill, the Native American. So ask him, or many of you here. Am I pronouncing it correctly? If you have any doubt, ask Bill, or many gentlemen here, and make sure that I am clear on the pronunciation. Very important. Otherwise, people will not understand you. Again, next one is the rate. Rate is how many words per minute when you speak. Take a guess. What's the normal range? We all have normal ranges, like our blood pressure, our cholesterol, all have normal ranges, right? So what is the normal range of our speaking rate? Anyone?
120.
120. Very good, Bob. The normal range usually have 2 numbers, right? 120 to 150. So the other day I was on the bar. I was listening, eardrop. And then, wow, I think those 2 people spoke at least 200 words per minute. But they could understand each other. Wow, I could not follow at all. But if they use the same speaking rate 200 per minute, and they speak here, we will be what? Or lost. But if that's in your mother tongue or the way you speak at home, make sure that you count yourself. And I do have a program that you can count how many words you speak a minute. So you know, because you know your numbers, right? Judy, you always know, my cholesterol level. So always know. That is the only one hard number for your speaking voice. Other things, other dimensions are subjective. Or this is only objective item here. Next one is variety. My name is Albert Mo. Today I will speak to you about 6 dimensions. No variation. And what's the result if you do that?
He's doing it here. He's snoring.
Snoring. All people are thinking, what's out there? The bird singing. So always make sure you have, again, this is subjective, right? Variety, but we can now carry what? Emotions. If you're talking about a sad story, you lower your voice. You're happy, energetic, you project that in your voice. And also natural, vital, and all that. So this is very important. I would say, show your emotions. You dirty old man! not you, Bill. I'm talking. So, you show your emotions. You dirty old man. There's no emotions. You don't draw attention from your audience. And you don't connect to your audience with your emotions. So that's important. Next, last, but not the least, accent. I know in this community, maybe many people, English is not first language. My first language is actually Cantonese. And I spoke Mandarin, and Taiwanese, and English. I guarantee you I have accent. Sometimes heavy, sometimes not so heavy. But we want to make sure that my audience can understand me 100%. So that's my motto. I would say, we cannot change our accent to be speaking like Bill. But I want to make sure that when I speak, people understand me 100%. But more importantly, love your accent. Because I can never change my accent. I can never get rid of my accent. But I want to make sure that I pronounce words correctly, clearly, so people can understand me. And I love my heritage, my accent. But I also love my audience to understand me 100%. That is what we strive for. So there are 6 dimensions. Maybe you never knew about that. I hope you knew now. So bring the profile with you next time and ask 2-3 people to give you feedback. For example, volume, is that good? Pitch, everything else. And then so you know yourself, like you go to a doctor. You get a physical exam, so you know your numbers. And then the doctor will say, maybe your cholesterol is too high, avoid candy or whatever. So here you can say, maybe your accent is a little bit too thick. Let's see if we can team up with Bill and Bill can tutor you. We find solutions, we take action so that we will be a better speaker the next time. With that, I'd like to present the award to